and then I'll do a quick intro. So, starting now. Okay. Psych, stop typing. This is a vlog, not a typing test.
Damn it. Now you tell me, okay.
Hi, and welcome to another one of Steve-O's vlogs. It is I, Steve, or Zino50, as the YouTube channel states. I'm here joined by my good artist friend, Psych323. Say hi, Psych.
Hello. Hello. I'm Psych. Hello.
Yeah, he is. He's the best damn Psych around, and he's the only one I could ask for. No
Hell yeah,
homo.
dude.
So, for vlog 3, I'm changing things up. I know people like vlogs that dudes walk around with their cell phones, all, hey, what's up? I'm just gonna go, do my thing out in public with my selfie stick. But I don't go out as much. I should. I'm pale as hell. I should get some sun, right, Psych?
Honestly, yes.
But you're pale too, so you're one to talk.
I'm pale too, so yeah, I'm also guilty of that.
Bro, you want to buy a tanning bed together? We'll go halvesies on the tanning bed. It'll be worth it.
Bruh. Bruh.
So vlog 3, yeah, it's gonna be done like this with my OBS. I figured out how to do this to where I could stream with Psych and do the video at the same time, which is nice, very nice. And actually, I don't need to see that.
If it works, it works.
It works. It works. It glitches the hell out of the UI of OBS, but it works. Get a little sip of cola. So the topic of today's vlog, and Psych actually knows about this topic because he's been there throughout this whole epidemic. Not epidemic, but like, I guess terror.
I've been there through all the seasons.
Through all the seasons. This is season 5.
Definitely.
This is the
Yeah,
season where
that's
all the
fine,
stakes are high for my neighbor Huesos. Which is Bones in English, but I'll just call him Huesos. Because I don't really know his real name. And to start this off, I've been living in Mexico with my dad on and off. Like, I come down and visit him for weekends. I'm living here right now due to the coronavirus isolation thing. So, yeah, that's why I'm here with my PC and everything, just chilling out, doing my classes online, which is actually what I'm doing now with this vlog. Thanks again for helping me, Psych. This is like the second time you helped me with my homework.
I think so. This is the second time, yeah.
Yeah, the second time. So, since I've been living with my dad, there's been a colorful character that's been coming around. So if you
Colorful. Goddamn rainbow, bro.
I know, right? So he's my neighbor by being behind me, and if you've ever seen my first vlog, and I'll actually put up a picture of it post because I don't actually have it right here. Actually, there's actually a video that could show an example of, but there's a wall behind us, and he lives behind that wall that we built. He used to just sit on a ledge behind us and just be there being creepy. And let me explain what he does. He's a tweaker. What exactly is tweak? No one will give me a straight answer, but I guess it's, when I looked it up, it's amphetamines or like, crack or crap like that. The
Probably anything that just reaches his hand, I'd say.
Anything he could huff, inject, or snort, I guess, right? And I mean, I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I'm going to be honest. I'm a pothead. I'm a Californian. It's legal. And I smoke pot. Do I smoke too much? That's debatable. But that's what is because of that makes me have more interactions with the guy. Because in the first time of me living here, like the first weeks, it was just weird. Because I would just be sitting at my desk talking with my friends, and he'd be sitting before the wall was up on the ledge, and while our dog would just be there. The dog wasn't really attacking him or whatever because he was tied up, but he would just sit there, not doing anything, not moving. Man, I'm burpy. Whew. But
Today has been a burpee day.
it has been a burpee day. I was live streaming earlier today, and this is staying in the vlog. I've been like popping burps all like every hour on the hour. But the reason why he sticks on the ledge, and what he would do is he would come for cigarettes from my dad. I mean, cool, it's just a cigarette, whatever. But when he noticed that he smoked weed, he started asking me for weed. Like, hey, hey, mano, hey, Steven, hey, Steve, or whatever he says.
You say.
Shut up. I will not
Sorry.
have essays being dropped in my vlog. That's the least of my worries is having to do an essay, okay?
This is the only one. Go on
So,
then.
the thing about Huesos, like, it's like he's all over the place, really, and I try to think about it in like a straight thought line, but it's like he is so much to like unpack into like one vlog. He would ask for cigarettes, and oh, I almost forgot my first interaction with the guy. Right, I was up late at night, and I hear it's 3 in the morning because I'm a night owl, like I've explained a lot. I hear a knock at the door, and it's him. And then he just he's in the window, and he's like all cracked down. He's just like, hey, you gonna open the big gate? I'll wait for you over there. And I'm like, okay. And then I just closed the curtain and turned off the lights. Like he wanted me to go outside in the middle of the night to go unlock a gate for cars. All tweaked out. And that's the thing he does too. He likes to just when someone's trying to open the gate, he just runs straight to our house to ask for our keys, which my dad gives him. I mean, he gives them back, but at that, it's like sketchy. Uh, Shoot, an example of him coming to see us, and let me actually set that up real fast for psych. I'm gonna be streaming it. Open. Okay, it's 1:30. Let me restart that real quick for psych. So this happened a couple days ago. Turn on screen share. Application, movies, share. So here we go. And it's 1 minute quick. This was an example of. Okay, it's 1:30 in the morning, and I just heard my neighbor knock. I'm gonna see right now. Watch. Left. Second, I think. It's gonna come around right now. So that's the example of the wall we have. And before we put the tarp, he would always
He came
just
and
pop
knocked on
his
the
head
door
up.
right now, dude. Wessel just came and knocked on the door.
See my dad's face? Like, it's fucking...
And look, Oso's all pissed.
So there was that. Let me actually exit this real fast. So there was that. That was the night. And then this is the next morning. So let me go ahead and get this set up. Psyche, you still there? Did I lag you out on
Yeah,
accident?
yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. I hate that this thing auto plays. I'll translate after the video or as it goes, whatever. But here is.
I mean, definitely your dad didn't look too happy there.
No, he does not like the fact that he comes in the middle of the night. That was really like late. Like, here's the thing: he's like ding dong ditches us with knocking. Like he comes and knocks, and not even like a second before we reach the door, he's gone. Like he goes and then just fucking flash sprints to the fucking other side of the wall.
Jesus, like a prank a kid would do.
Seems like, but he's doing it for cigarettes and weed. And
Christ.
here's the sad thing about the whole weed thing: like, there'd be when I went back to America for school, like before the whole Rona virus. My dad would tell me he would come by even while I was gone, asking for weed. Just knocking, 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 asking, asking, asking. And let me put this straight here: weed is a plant that could be shared with everybody, since it's like fucking God's green earth shit, But he
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
but he's so tweaked out. He before we had to like my dad had to yell at him. He would come every 10, like every 30 minutes, just
mm, yeah.
even you would hear it just all the time, all the time. I'd try to relax, play a video game with my friends, but no, knock, 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 and you don't see it yet, psych, but it's on the vlog. That's what he looks like, and that's what he does. He just sits there in front of our house until we answer, and it's just and I want to go to like this point of where it reminds me of the storybook If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, which I don't know if you ever heard of that, psych. I don't know if your country has books, but
No, we unfortunately have books, but no, we don't have that specific book.
the book If You Give a Mouse a
Although,
Cookie, it's basically a story of the kid sees a mouse, he gives the mouse a cookie. If you give the mouse
mm,
a cookie, the mouse is going to want a glass of milk. He asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a bedtime story or something like that, and then
hmm
down the road the rat just gets the deed to the house or something like that. But basically, so he would come. So for the weed, he was so desperate at some points while I was gone, because he used to pop his head in to see if we have weed. Like he would force his head in, peeking through the window to see if I'm smoking, whatever. He just wants to see if I have the stuff, which is really weird. You know what I mean?
that's definitely pushing it a little bit.
And so one time, my dad tells me while I was gone, he goes and tosses something of his in the backyard where our dog, the big fucking bear, also resides. And this was before the whole tarp thing. So he tosses the thing over and then asks to get it. So he comes in. I guess my dad says, yeah, he was looking around on the desk and everything to see if there was weed. And then as soon as he went to the backyard to try to get his thing, my dog bit him on the leg. Good boy.
Hey, nice.
But it's like he went to those desperate lengths. And then there would be other times too. My dad would ask him, hey, run to the corner store real fast, get me a cigarette. And he would do it like, get me two cigarettes and then get a cigarette for yourself, being cool like that. Because he would come and ask for a cigarette. But you know what he'd do?
Mm,
He left. Never came back. Like, really, dude? You're gonna jack us
wow,
straight up?
wow.
So that happened, and he steals from his mom. He lives with his mom, who's a hard worker, makes some food every morning before she goes off to her factory job or whatever, and that
Just to
too.
give,
Go ahead.
I just want to give some context because from what you said, he is about the same age as we are,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm 25, you're 25 as well. He's 25, but he's just completely, broken beyond repair at this point.
Yeah, honestly, like the drugs really fuck someone up, and like this is what I'm trying to do with this video. Like, fuck drugs, man. Like, if it makes you like this, there's like, what are the benefits really? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So, Zeno, when are you
And yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
stop?
stream it right now, but I was just gonna say one last thing. Like,
Oh,
he lives with his mom, and his mom makes him food every morning, coffee, all that shit. And he would come and ask for food still, just to see if we still have pot. And there would even be times his mom would tell us, yeah, he broke all the shit in the house. It's like a tornado, or he just threw away all the food I made him.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, he's just
If,
like, yeah.
oh,
But let me stream this part of the video. This is the next day. So
I
sharing that.
remember being a kid. I remember
Mm-hmm.
being a kid before you started. Just want to say, I remember being a kid and like getting yelled at for just breaking a goddamn, uh, uh, like a glass
Mm-hmm.
or like a cup that just fell to the ground. I didn't pay attention, and I was normally like yelled at if it was like me being silly and didn't grab the cup properly. but Jesus Christ, not never to that point. If that would happen, I don't think my parents would actually
Put up with you.
allow me to live anymore. That is,
Yeah,
even at
it's.
25 years of age, like th- there's there needs to be some control
I mean,
on people and
dude, he's
your
so
kids.
out there. My dad even told me. I mean, my dad told me like he'd had things like our old friend Puppet used to say. Like he'd
Hmm.
feel like people were trying to hurt his mom or whatever, and this and that, and it's like, just drugs are bad, all around. It's like they just fuck this guy up,
Yeah, but
and
in the case of our old friend Puppet, he needed the drugs.
yeah, he needed help in
That's a different
professionals.
story, though.
But
Let's
yeah,
not go
let's
over
let's
that.
not go into that rabbit hole. I mean, yeah. But let me go ahead and play the video. So
Yeah.
this is the next morning. He just barely knocks, and we'll start it. Let me just preface this. I'm trying to get a video. My dad's trying to open the door, so we're kind of arguing. And my dad like knows I'm gonna get recording of him and all that for the video, but
Esteban, move.
makes it hard.
¿Qué pasó?
What's up? What happened?
No, güey.
Godfather, do you have a cigarette?
Oye, güey,
No, I
quiero
don't.
que andes viniendo a tocar en la noche, en la madrugada, güey. No, la neta, güey. Uno está dormido y ahí andas toque y toque. ¿Ok?
So my dad just basically told him, I don't want you coming knocking at night, and he's like, it's good, it's all good.
Get your cat.
Yeah, I had to bring my cat in. But there you go. He does that after he talks to us. He just sits there on the desk, on our chairs, or in the middle of the night. He just sits there, and he just look that fast. He just disappears.
That wouldn't happen if you had a shotgun.
We're not gonna get into semantics on that. But next part. Let me preface this with the next part that happened the same day. Our female neighbor was leaving items for her ex-boyfriend, which isn't ex anymore as of yesterday. They seem to be on and off arguing. They're that type of couple. You know, arguing keeps the love strong, right? So she leaves the stuff out. Wesso sees it and steals it, of course. He has a habit of stealing things to sell, or he's actually given stuff by his dealers to go sell to other people. Like he came to us with my dad got a nice power drill. He's not gonna lie, we got a nice fucking power drill off the guy for like less next to fucking nothing, because he only wanted fucking 40 pesos, which is barely $5 American, which is nice a nice
For
Black and
power
Decker.
drill?
Yeah, for a power drill. I was trying to see if it was down here to show it off, but yeah, a nice Black and Decker power drill for like $5. Just needed to get the key to unlock it and stuff, but he's that shit was definitely stolen off of something, but he sold it to us. He tried selling other things like a Bluetooth thing, but I digress. Back to the part with my neighbor. So she's a nice old lady. Her name's Gabby. She has a fucking dogs that are fucking nuts, but whatever. So Gabby leaves to the front to check on the stuff, and she sees it's gone. She gets hysterical because she's worried about her boyfriend, being mad about the stuff being gone, which is understandable.
Yeah, it's more than
But she
understandable.
was so hysterical and crying, like she could barely form words. Like near the end, my dad said not to get into people's business and everything, but I mean, at the moment, the lady was getting at me with her crying. But she
Yeah.
went hysterical. My dad's like, and the thing is, she barely told my dad to watch the stuff, and he went upstairs to go to the bathroom. Not even 2 minutes, and Wes already stole the stuff. But she starts begging and pleading, "Hey, go to him. Tell him to give me the stuff. I'll pay him money. I'll give him 100 pesos. Kind of like $10. Not really, but because of the whole inflation thing that's happening now. But she's begging, pleading. My dad calls the kid's mom, Bones' mom. She says, "Yeah, he has some stuff. I asked him where he got it, and he said blah 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 or whatever." And yeah, my dad like told him, "No, that stuff's not in the trash or whatever. He stole it. Can you bring it back? Because the neighbor's being hysterical." And then she starts telling Need a second because I'm not stopping talking. Whew, need that breath psych. I could talk for hours.
I don't know about this part of the story, so I'm actually curious.
So, yeah, I know. That's why you're all at the edge of your seat, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, basically, what happened was she got her son out, and he didn't bring anything out yet, but he was just being all like scratching his head, being all tweakerish. And then my dad asked for the stuff, and he starts bringing it out. I'm condensing it a bit. He starts bringing the stuff out, and he's like adamant, like it was in the trash. And like the lady's like, no, it wasn't. It was on the side. Please just don't take the stuff. Just give me everything. I'll pay you 100 pesos. She's just hysterical. And then his mom is telling him, dude, don't take stuff that's on the in front of people's houses. Blah blah blah. Basically, yeah, don't steal. And the whole time while that lady was crying, his mom was lecturing. He had his back turned to them, smoking a cigarette. Like he didn't care. Like he wasn't phased by being yelled at. Like he was so zoned out of the situation. Like I honestly was angry and wanted to grab the guy and grab him and put him on his knees and make him look the two people he's stressing out in the eye instead of being a cold piece of shit.
Yeah, it really sounds like the type of person that deserves a drop kick to the side of the face. So.
And that's another thing. Which is that is
Mm.
what's segueing into what's causing his issues, which is the main topic of the vlog. Is he is on the edge of being angry mobbed out of the neighborhood. Like the organizers of this specific, I don't know what they call them, but it's like community in Tijuana. They're getting people who steal and they're basically beating the crap out of them. And as of the past 2 weeks, Huesos has been going out and stealing from people, like robbing them, breaking into cars, and running straight into his mom's house. There was someone who was visiting a neighbor within the same area, and they had a Mustang, and he was standing around it the whole time.
Oh no.
And my dad was trying to defend the guy, like he's not right in the head, like he wasn't gonna do anything. If he was, he's all fucking tweaked out, like blah blah blah. But the neighbor said it straight up, like how anybody else would. I don't care if he fucking touches my car, beating the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, those organizers, he's on a list of getting the shit beat out of him. His mom has called the cops on him. He's been breaking and stealing light bulbs from his own house for his drugs, which is like, And another thing I just got reminded of, he asked me to borrow a lighter, right? The one time he asked to borrow a lighter and he pulls out his tweak pipe and starts smoking whatever drug he does right in front of me.
Jesus.
And I grabbed my lighter and then slammed the door in his face. That felt good. It felt really good.
What do you think it is though? It's not like crack.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's not crack, otherwise it would be
Look,
really active.
I'm gonna be honest. Whatever he does is fucking mind altering. What I do is it's this. It's a bong. It's plant. Like I've taken like 5 hits today and I've been able to have a nice, like, long coherent train of thought. Like,
with some control. I think that then
it's all
with
conversation.
some control is all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I've been better than before, right? Less smoky.
Yeah. I can say that for sure. Yes.
I mean,
knowing you for a few years, there
was the time where I got really into it, but that was the time where I was super depressed.
Yeah,
and
but that is like, it makes sense that like it was a mixture of several things. Although we,
but long story short, weed does not make you happier when you're sad.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you can clearly understand is that like it won't make you.
It just makes your bone feel good, though. That's for sure. But it's these other drugs too. It's freaking
If you want to be
gnarly.
happy, you just take like the cherries,
Like,
whatever the drug is in Korea, in South Korea that they're currently having a problem with.
so let me show you the next video. And this is in portrait mode. I apologize. I have higher standards than this. I'll have you know. But pausing the video. This is a video I got through WhatsApp from my dad, who got it from a neighbor who was watching the whole time. This was actually 2 days ago, before my grandma came to visit for Mother's Day.
Hmm.
And boy, oh boy, did he start a literal fire. So, if you're ready here, so I'm going to start it.
I'm ready.
There's Huesos with a towel and a bunch of shirts. They're just talking about fucking pipes and shit, just so they could like sneak. Like, obviously the guy's out of his rocker.
Is he just searching for something on the?
No, he's just ripping his shirts. Like, that's what he's
Oh.
doing. He is just tearing into his shirts.
What in the hell?
So yeah, he's just, I'm not sure how long they record for, but yeah, he's just bunching it up. You can actually see right there, if I pause it, that black spot right there is where he started a fire before.
Oh.
But there's that. I could actually show you an image. Let me open that up and share my screen one more time with you.
I'm trying to remember when was the last time that I saw someone ripping their shirts in the middle of like the street.
So this is the literal
Not a common
fire.
occurrence.
This man starts right behind my backyard, next to trash, and right in front of his front door, while his mom is out.
Oh wow! Really?
Like, yeah.
Really? That is.
I tried to get video of the fire, but my dad yelled at me to go in the house. He was worried about my safety, but yeah. So, yeah, that is the literal fire Wesley started in front of his house. Trying to see if there's any other video I could share. Oh, this is actually after he put out the fire, and just turn on screen share again after I just launched this video.
Like I just want to say something.
Go ahead.
Like, obviously, when you're a parent, you always you don't overdo on the things that you do for your child. Like if they start to misbehave, or like you have an adult uh, kid that like does something like this, like it's just it bugs me how it feels like the parent is just letting it go,
Happen.
and like it keeps going and there's no sort of control over it. I mean, sure, even if she has already called the cops on him, like
But he's ran away, though. Let me put it that too. He, as soon as the cops show up, he just bolts.
maybe someone needs to break one of his kneecaps and make sure that he doesn't go anywhere.
That's, to be honest, that's what I'm telling my dad. Like, here's the real thing. Here's my take on it. He's gotten away with so much shit being a drug addict bastard. And yeah, maybe controversial. Yeah, help those who need help, blah, blah, blah. But this guy's gotten so much help. He is legitimately leeching off of his mother.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, he stole their Sky cable box. He's stolen their TV. He stole his sister's pregnant. His mother bought her a TV so that during her pregnancy, she can sit down and watch novellas. He sold that.
Oh my god.
He sold the TV his mother bought in full. which down here in
Wait, is
Mexico,
she? Let me.
let me say that it's like triple markup down here in Mexico if you were to compare
May
it
I
to
ask
American
something?
prices.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
hold on. I'm just curious. Is his sister living in the same household?
No, 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 no. She's
Okay. Oh my God. Oh fuck.
married and older,
That
and
is okay. Yeah.
I think he has a brother, but he has actual mental issues, which is a different thing. But I don't see the other guy. But let me really quickly show you this video real fast, which is the final video of that they have of Huesos, which I will share now. This is after. I believe he stole some items from somebody, and this is just him being tweaked out behind us, and that's actually our tarp right there.
What the hell?
Yeah, just that. He just grabs his stuff. That all that weird stuff. It looks like half a chair with no front, like sitting part or legs. A pot, and I don't even know what that is. And see, it's like he waits in front of his own yard just to like sneak his own shit. It's so odd. Like those who may be watching this may be seeing it as like, okay, why are you ripping on the drug addict guy? Leave him alone. He's not bugging anyone.
Because he's a drug addict, and he is bugging people. I mean,
That he is. That he is. And let me just say, he has bothered someone. He's bothered me, like I guess I just said. It's just us putting my thoughts together. He's bothering a whole neighborhood of people who are just going about their day-to-day lives, who don't feel comfortable leaving at night because he's just stumbling around being creepy. Like, I remember I left a corner store after going for my dad, and I didn't see the guy for the whole day. And all of a sudden, as soon as I leave the store, guess who's standing out there? And as I'm walking
goddamn, was he
home,
just was
he's
he just fucking like camping and waiting?
dude. It feels like that. It feels like I have a legitimate stalker
Yeah.
in the worst way possible. Like this guy.
Yeah.
What the worst thing is about this guy is he could snap at any minute, like he has on his mom. We've heard him yell, scream, snap, and like just go fucking Donkey Kong.
You have expressed how he has been going on a tangent of like saying that he's going to hurt her in some way or whatever
Oh
the fuck it
yeah,
was.
after an argument where he shattered glass and his hand was bleeding, and my father told him he's not allowed to come in front of our house anymore. He left after arguing with his mom after she said, "Why did you have to break that?" Blah blah blah. Don't know exactly what he broke, but he ran off saying, "Just wait, that bitch is gonna get it." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
As he ran and then jumped over a fence instead of taking the door. Drug addicts, right? But
I know that this is a serious. This is a
no, it
serious
is a
problem,
serious, but it's like
it's the way that
I
that
see
it's
the
done
comedy in it.
that's
I see the
so hilarious.
funniness.
No, yeah, definitely.
It's like even at that, I can't hit this. Before I used to not be able to hit it. He would peek before the tarp. He would peek over his head to see if I'm smoking, or he'd hang out in front just to catch a whiff or a sound of me hitting my bong, and then instantly,
Yeah.
like clockwork. And going back to the part where I'm saying he is bothering someone, bothering everybody, and especially me. And I guess the way to put it, like, this is also a way for me to put it out on documentation and video. This guy is harassing me and my family. If news of me being stabbed happens, fucking you know who to find, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. One night when he was tweaked out, he tried to open the door because I forgot to lock the door. He tried to open the door, and I instinctively jumped up and slammed it closed and locked it. I opened the window and I said, "Hey, don't be opening my fucking door without permission." Bit of hostility to prove a point. I'm not usually hostile, but if somebody tries to invade my home, you know, in that sort of manner, I gotta show, you know, you can't open this door whenever you goddamn feel like. And honestly, this moment kind of shocked me and scared the shit out of me, but he was standing out there tweaked out, asking for weed, and in his hand, and this is kind of like the example I'll put. Can't really see myself that well, and I'm going to use I'll use my mini tripod. He has a knife. He has a shank, basically, that he carries around for protection. Which my dad's told me, don't get physical with him. He could stab you. Which, yeah, he can. But it's not like if he tries to jump on me, I'm not going to fucking swat him off. You know, but
Yep.
he was like this. His knife was out like that. He was kind of like brandishing it a little bit as he like glanced down like that and was like, hey, like, do you have weed? With a knife in his hand. And I told him, no, get the fuck out of here and close the curtain. And that was like the second month into me, like, meeting him. All this recent stuff with him burning shit and breaking shit, and it's just the past few weeks, you know, like, I can't really say much. It's like, it's a very hostile situation, and fucking my dad, yeah, he could be a little bit more smarter about it, but honestly, there's a lot of things like, we don't want to beat the shit out of the kid and then have the mom have to take care of him. You know what I mean? Like, even my dad.
I don't
like,
want to be
wants
that type of guy. I don't want to be that type
You
of
are
guy.
that type
Maybe
of
it
guy.
would be better.
And
Because, like, consider the following, right?
Mm.
Let's say, I don't know, something would happen to him, especially towards his legs, so he wouldn't go anywhere.
I'm surprised the drug dealers that deal with him haven't broken his legs yet. But
honestly, yeah.
I think the thing is, he steals so much and is able to recuperate what he owes. Like, fucking thief life, right? But I mean, there has to be a point where either the dealers are going to be fed up with him or the neighborhood's going to be fed up with him, and it's actually going to be with the latter. And my father, I mean, look, my dad had his past. He had his brush with things. He's told me he's had a battle with certain substances, but he's better now. He's a dad. He's fucking lame. You think he's super cool.
I don't agree with that.
You think he's super cool. He's cooler than me. Whatever. Bastard.
Just for the record, yes, he is cooler than you.
Yes, my dad is cooler than me, and I have a cool dad. Fuck you. Haha.
Hey, at least you have one.
Fair enough. Let's not get down that road. But, shit, you made me lose my thought with this dad talk. But, never mind. My dad
your dad, yeah.
My dad is super cool, but my dad wants to get this guy arrested so that way he's tossed in a cell before the people can get at him. Honestly, yeah. But at the same time, I'm just tired. Like, yeah, I could get political in this conversation. I could go into why aren't certain drugs legalized, less crime, blah, 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 but that's what ifs. And right now it's in a situation of he's doing illegal shit. He's a statistic of the fucking catch and release drug addict, and he's living right behind me. And yeah, it's kind of like a thing I've been dealing with. It's kind of been like a stressful thing, but now that I've talked about it in this vlog with Psych, it kind of feels more refreshing bringing it out there. But for fuck's sake, man, like, lock your doors. You never know. Like, honestly, I'm 5 feet away from my door, and I foolishly left it unlocked, and I could have been in a lot of danger. Like, he could have got the jump on me. He could have slammed the door into my face. Whatever. I didn't make the right choice. So now I lock my door every fucking time. Like, I cannot trust this guy. Like, I can't let my kittens out because I feel like he's going to snag one to sell for drugs. Fucking...
You say that...
Oh,
like
and I almost forgot.
Actually trusted him before.
For a split moment until he pulled a knife on me. It was kind of a rocky thing to where, okay, he's a sick guy. He needs weed. He likes smoking weed to feel better. Okay, I can understand that. Everybody has their issues. But after that point, that's where all trust was lost. And everything's at double arm's length with him because I do not want to be stabbed. And fuck, man, like it's kind of everything I wanted to like get off my chest about it in this vlog. Like drugs are bad, really.
Yeah.
And my neighbor's fucking one who's flown over the cuckoo's nest for sure. And I just gotta be careful. That's just life. You never know what's around every corner, right? There could be a fucking Wessos waiting for you to get out of your house to fucking get a wad of cash to buy one score. You never fucking know.
I mean, like you said, for him to just be waiting for you to get out of the little market, the supermarket or whatever,
Oh yeah, and then also I
because you
almost
went to
forgot
buy
too.
some groceries, that is brutal.
One final thing to show off how annoying the guy was. I jumped in the shower one time, and throughout my whole shower, periodically knocking and screaming my name. Steven! 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 While I'm trying to take a shower, the one place you go to relax, wash off all that stress in life, all that
Not even then.
all that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. He took that away from me.
I feel like it's exactly the same thing when you're. I don't know if you ever experienced it, but it's like when you're taking a shower and you're about to jump in. Water is warm, it's pretty good, and then suddenly the water starts to go cold.
Yeah,
You go like, God fucking damn it!
that's the exact
Why
feeling.
is it always me? Why is it always me that the like fucking deals with this shit with the propane like fucking ending or some shit? Like,
I know that feeling, dude.
that's
But he is the
that's the worst.
he's the humanized version of that.
Yeah, he's a literal human version of that. That is
He's the
even
human
worse.
version of your hot water going cold on you.
I don't tend to be aggressive
Me either.
unless I need to, but like stuff like that would actually make me want to pick up a 2x4 and
Oh
break
no.
both of his kneecaps. Honestly,
Bro, I got a bet right there for any situation. Ever since that knife incident, I've had a bet. Like, ready to beat his ass in case things go super south. Like, the day he goes crazy and he starts to fucking kamikaze attack our door, you know?
hmm I'd make sure he wouldn't walk again. With it.
It's like, we can't be too violent. This isn't Reservoir
That's
Dogs.
true. Yeah, yeah. I forget you can't do that. Otherwise, you're the one who goes to prison.
Yeah, that's the thing in Mexico. If you draw blood, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Nice law. It's like the school zero tolerance policy, but
Maybe then that doesn't need to be blood.
fucking bruise, whatever. But we're dragging this on a little bit for
It's
this
just
vlog.
kneecaps.
We've gone over the topic. We're just rehashing a little bit near at the end, just as a little review. But that's been my life so far, and still currently is, because he still comes by every single day.
Sounds like a
But
fun time.
always fun here in my life, right? I just get to meet all types. That's the thing. I get to meet celebrities and other cool people, but then I get the other side of the coin where I get to meet the fucking crazies, right? But that's life. That's the flow of everything.
Yeah.
Well, way to end this is I have been Steve, aka Xano50, with my good friend Psych323.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Always good to have you. You're just the greatest hostess to have.
Oh, thank you. Wait a second.
Can't take it back now. Well,
God damn it.
well again, Steve and Psych signing off for Steve-O's vlog number 3. Peace out, everybody, and I hope you stay drug addict free.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye. This has been our very long PSA.